In what way does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Our video opens with the name of the artist and the song, Isaiah Dredd's Hype in the Booth. We use a transparent font against a black background to subtly foreshadow the London setting in which the grime genre thrives. I thought this would be useful due to the fact our artist is unsigned and therefore may struggle with successful publicity and marketing operations. Therefore, by naming the artist in the track at the start of the video, it poses the question such as, who is Isaiah Dredd's, which an audience may want to explore themselves. Also, by foreshadowing a London setting, by using obvious London imagery such as a Transport for London station, it enables the video to make an instant relation with a London-based audience, assisting in creating a fan base for the artist. I took this idea from numerous grime videos such as Youngun's track Comfy, which similarly gives the artist and song's name followed by some black and white narrative imagery as our video does. It is also worth noting that this was shot in London, emphasising the size of the grime scene in England's capital. Youngun as an artist was signed by Sony Records quite recently. By imitating his music video visual techniques, this should almost guarantee the success of the video, and is furthered by the same ethnic and demographic background of our artist. Through our use of transparent font and foreshadowing, we develop conventions of Youngun's video, and for establishing cut sequences, we conform to the grime genre video we took inspiration from. Another key element in securing the right type of marketing and promotion of our artist was by only using him in the video. Many videos feature a group of people, which would be known as a mandem or a squad in the grime scene. This presents the artist as the centre of attention amongst the group. As they rap, the audience would deem them as powerful and as a leader. Of course, these are positive characteristics, which artists would wish to be associated with. An example of this type of video would be Gets' One Take, which features over 20 individuals, which are most likely personal friends of the artist, and main camera attention would still be on Gets. However, we diverted from this convention due to the fact our artist is unsigned and not as successful as any of the artists named in this video commentary. So I wanted to ensure that no attention was taken away from our male lead and our audience would focus 100% of their attention on him, despite challenging conventions of grime music videos. The lack of established fan base was also key in this decision. To add to the point of only using the artist in our video, we also steered clear of another commonly used convention in grime music videos. Voyeurism is the practice of obtaining sexual gratification by looking at sexual objects or acts, especially secretively. This would see women dressed particularly and focused on throughout the video and perhaps viewed as an object of sexuality. Wretch 32's song Tractor does this, however the images are synergistic with the lyrics, which repeat pretty women and alcohol yeah throughout. I would argue voyeuristic imagery is included in about 50% of grime tracks, and therefore the video only partly challenges grime music video convention. The Hype in the Booth video then uses a short narrative sequence to paint the setting of London and conform the previously foreshadowed message in the title sequence. I did this by following the artist through a London station and urbanised streets to submit a subliminal message to the audience that they should follow the artist on his journey, this being his musical career. Our artist then enters through a door and the lyrics to the song commence, and this in my opinion creates a powerful start to the song and is the first clear shot of our artist's face. The lyrics heighten the strength of this shot with the lines, "Who am I, who am I, who am I?" which is more than likely the question new fans are asking when struck with the video's opening. These techniques are similar to the ones by Chip in his video Run Out Rhythm. For the opening 12 seconds of this video, the camera follows Chip from behind and sees Chip exit via the doorway of a London shop. An almost identical sequence used by me in our video, the only distinct difference being our video uses cuts to present a journey, which I explained our reasons for earlier, and our artist enters a door opposed to exiting one. Then, Chip begins to rap his lyrics, and this, likewise to our video, is when the first clear shot of the artist is presented, conclusively explaining how our video uses conventions of real media products. One of the key locations in our video was a London estate, which portrays a down-to-earth image of the artist and makes him relatable to many stereotypical grime fans, as the lyrics of the grime scene often express the early financial struggles of life and how hard work can bring success and wealth. This could be a key element in our target market. A London estate being a humble place of living is a good image to connote this message. London artist J Hus, similarly, uses a London estate in his video, Friendly, which is made clear imminently in establishing shots. This message also is synergized by the lyrics in J Hus's second verse of the song, which reads, "We grind so hard in London," which means we work so hard in London, a true message of the effort put into for an artist to become as established as J Hus has in recent years. Apart from choosing a setting to our video, we are also required to choose a time to shoot. We opted for a late night in order to capture some subliminal messages often featured heavily in the grime genre, which connote thoughts of illegal substance abuse and deviant, socially undesirable behaviour, which you would be more inclined to expect to happen at night opposed to during the day. Numerous grime videos opt for a nighttime setting for video shoots, as it can depict the artist as dangerous and threatening, a quite desirable characteristic in the grime genre. I took particular inspiration from old school grime song Talking the Hardest by Giggs, which features numerous shots during the night, and the lyrics to the song present images of drug taking and gun violence. Lyrics include "Half of the crowd all snorting my Charlie," Charlie being an alternative name for cocaine, a Class A drug, and "It'll get bloody and it'll get gory," presenting images of violence and possible murder. The first clear shot of the artist, like in Chip's video previously mentioned, Run Out Rhythm, displays our artist wearing an all-black outfit as attire. However, after numerous blacked out outfit trials, we decided on an all Adidas original tracksuit, which once again was an idea stemmed from a London grime video. I thought, what better example could there be than the most successful grime video of all time? Here's some background information. Stormzy's Shut Up was released in May 2015 and is currently at over 24 million views on YouTube. The single charted up to 8th in the UK official charts and put the grime scene on the national map. The freestyle features Stormzy wearing an all-red Adidas tracksuit, which has become an iconic image in UK youth culture as a whole. Stormzy was named Grime Artist of the Year at the Mobile Awards for both 2014 and 2015. Firmly establishing his success in the industry. It is also worth noting Stormzy had already had previous lesser success in the grime industry and is sponsored by Adidas as a company. But by combining conventions used by successful artists such as Chip in colour choice and Stormzy in style choice, I feel we have the right mould in our artist's clothing choice, and it announces the artist's image very powerfully. As expressed before, our video uses one location and one outfit throughout, but features numerous jump cuts, and the video was shot in numerous takes before being edited. The quick jump cuts are on the beat to create a flow to the video, and the speed of the cuts successfully capture the aggression and power of the track. Both common features of grime videos, this conforms to numerous successfully grime video tracks such as Bugsy Malone's Relegation Rhythm, which was a send for artist Chip. This was shot all in one night, on numerous takes in the streets of Manchester, England, presenting key similarities between conventions of our video and that of grime artist Bugsy Malone's. Our video, in the opening verse, uses a combination of low angle, straight on and high angle shots. This provides diversity within our video immediately and also reflects the diversity in our artist's rapping style and ability, which is demonstrated through the difference in pace of the lyrics between the verse of the song and the hook. These camera angles are all used in Young'uns' Ain't On Nuttin'. Young'uns' opening verse features only straight on and low angle shots which present the artist as powerful and in control to the audience. The grime genre is much about boasting success, confidence and status, so this is well utilised here. However, in the final verse performed by artist Cashtastic, there is predominantly high angle shots used which provides strong diversity in camera angles throughout the video. We aim to mirror this. Perhaps the video used this because the track features 8 artists in total, and diversity is therefore needed more so. However, after looking at grime videos on a whole, I struggle to find many grime videos which utilised high angle shots at all, which in actual fact diversifies our video and challenges social expectation in the grime industry, as well as Ain't On Nuttin', a video by Young'un, and challenges conventions from well-known grime videos as a whole. Many songs in mainstream chart music would be considered R&B, pop or hip-hop genre. Music videos of these often tell a story which is reflected by a message in the song. However, due to the fast-paced lyrical ability of grime artists, it is important to focus on the lip sync, and this can reinforce the rapping skills of the artist which we opted for in our video. Our whole video consists of focusing on artist performance, and this prevents attention being taken away from the speed at which the artist raps or the clever wordplay used in the song. A good example of this is Crep's freestyle Lagos, which was shot in one take in Lagos, Nigeria, and focuses purely on the artist's rapping ability and lyrical genius of the track. No narrative is needed, the lyrics tell a story on their own. By limiting appropriate media conventions, we hope to mirror the success of this artist. The hook of our song, Hype in the Booth, uses the same location each time, being a recording studio in the video. This creates very strong synergy between our video's imagery and the lyrics of the appropriately named Hype in the Booth. The use of the recording studio creates a professional image to an artist and is used by up-and-coming grime group Section Boys in their hit Trappin' Ain't Dead. Swiffin, a member of the group, who takes on the hook of his track, and he is seen in the recording studio of the music video mentioned. Swiffin is the same age as our artist and of the same ethnic background, so despite our artist's young age, the recording studio distracts the audience from this and the video looks very professional, a key characteristic desired and required in the grime industry. Finally, in the second verse of our track, we utilise a spiralling panning shot of our artist. The spinning motion of the camera creates a focus on the audience as if he has an aura, a gravitational pull which the audience cannot escape. His music is inescapable. This was a technique drawn from the work of South London grime artist Young'un, who has been previously mentioned, and his track Pepper Riddim. During the freestyle, the camera is pictured to be pushed and rotated, but of course returns to the artist, emphasising his importance in both the grime industry and the video specifically.